Chilling evidence from the Oxford shooting case shown in court today. These are pages from Ethan Crumbley's journal, apparently detailing his plans to carry out the mass shooting. And today was the first day of Crumbley's pre-sentencing hearing.
It was an emotional day as witnesses recalled the terrifying moments of November 30th, 2021. Fox News' Charlie Langton joins us live from the Oakland County Courthouse. And Charlie, some disturbing details coming out today.
Yeah, very, very disturbing. This was day one of what they call the Miller hearing. The issue for the judge, whether or not a teenager should do life in prison for shooting 4 people, killing 4 people, and shooting 7 others. But this person is Ethan Crumbley, the Oxford High School shooter. Now, the prosecutor wants life in prison, and the prosecutor's going to try to prove that. But the defense, Ethan Crumbley's attorneys, will say no, a term of years. I'll get into a little bit about that in just a moment. But the testimony today, we actually heard from Ethan Crumbley himself. No, he didn't take the stand. But the day before the shooting, he made a video. Now, the judge would only allow the audio portion of the video, of the video, it's true. But listen to what Ethan Crumbley said in his own words about the shooting and why he did it. And it is chilling. Take a listen.
Like, it's constantly in my head. Every conversation I have with someone, no matter what, I'm thinking about it and I can't get it out. The school I'm shooting up is Oxford High School. I'm in 10th grade there. I've always been fascinated by guns when I was a kid. There is no heaven, there is no God, there is no Satan, there is no hell. But the world is hell in its own way. Unfortunately, the people I kill are the people that are killed. I'm sorry that their families have to go through this, but it's for the right of humanity. But to take action is what you have to do. The bell rings to end 5th hour tomorrow, October 30th, November 30th, 2021, and I will find people hiding. I'm going to teach them a lesson. I understand that I'm going to prison for this. Michigan doesn't have a death penalty. I don't want to die. As funny as it may seem, I want to kill other people. I do not want to die.
He doesn't want to die. In fact, earlier in the testimony, it was revealed that Ethan Crumbley did a couple of Google searches. One of the Google searches was, does Michigan have the death penalty? Now, the prosecutor is going to use this to balance the heinousness of the crime versus the young age of the defendant in coming up with a sentence. But this crime was really disturbing in Ethan's own words. Now, I should say something, the judge's options. Yes, life in prison without parole, that is one option. That's what the prosecutor wants. But the defense attorney wants a term of years. Under the law, under the Miller hearing, the minimum that Ethan Crumbley will do would be 25 years in prison. The max would be 60 if the judge chooses that option. This is all day one. Day two is tomorrow. And I should point out that the first witness was a lieutenant. He had been a lieutenant for many, many years. He pretty much broke down on the stand when he had to go and take a look at the crime scene. No doubt, very explosive and very, very sad testimony for the victims who were in the courtroom. Roop?
Yeah, Charlie, here you have a suspect that has already pleaded guilty, yet all of the victims' families, survivors, and their families have to live through this testimony all again because of this Miller hearing. Jarring to hear that audio tonight.
Well, they're going to have to live through it one more time. And actually, this is just Ethan's case. There's also the parents' case. So the victims are not going away. They're going to have to. But this is the system that we have. The issue, again, is should a teenager go to prison for life because he's a teenager? And the Supreme Court of the United States said no. The teenager should not. However, the prosecutor can say, wait a minute, if the crime is so bad, when you balance it off, the youth and the age of the defendant, Ethan Crumbley, versus the terribleness of this crime, that's what the judge is going to have to do. So, again, defense will present witnesses. Let's see what happens on day 2.